Hey there, everybody. This is Teresa. I'm coming to you live from Bessemer, Alabama, or as Beth calls it, Blessimer, Alabama. I am working on a Twinchie book, and these are my Twinchies that I'm working on for Beth's trade. And this is the front page. This is the top, and I'm going to make a book out of them. Okay, so here we go. They're all Twinchies. They're Twinchie sized. Okay. I'm going to take a piece of paper. Okay. And I'm going to fold it into a Twinchie shape. Twinchie size. Okay. And what I am going to do, so I'm going to cut this down to Twinchie. Smaller than Twinchie, it looks like. Okay. Well, I'm going to do it a different way. Okay. I got to move my leaves. I just painted these with glue because I want to work on a different kind of book with those. Janet Baum showed a leaf book on her page, and well, I like that idea. So I'm going to try it. But I'm going to use my leaves out of my yard. And we had a huge storm tonight. So, okay, so here's my cutter. You can make them any color that you like. So, okay, so here's a paper. I am going to make them 2 by 2, okay? That's 2 inches. And then, well, 2 by 4 because I want it to be, a Twinchie size. Okay. And then you fold that in half. And as Cindy Levin pointed out on her channel today, hi Bethy, how are you? We can actually use this for a scoreboard. Also, you don't have to use it just for. They do make scoring blades, as she said. So I'm gonna pull this back to the 2. I'll come right here, and let's see if I got something I can use here in my tool kit. Got a tool kit right here, y'all. This is the best thing I ever got. Right here was that right there. And it may cut this because, well, you know how that is. Okay, so I scored it in half. I'm sorry. It's been rough. Okay, so this is the Twinchie. Okay, these are the Twinchies right here. Each side, the first side has a little girl. On the back is a little boy. Same here and here. You can make them in any color you want. These are just scrap materials. All right. So I want to cut the center of this out. So what I am going to do is I'm going to put it right into the center. I need a ruler. That's what I need. Well, I have this right here that I can use, and which would probably be better for me because of my eyesight, right? Let's see. I'm sorry. Okay, so I have an inchy sized. Can you see that? Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Hi, Steph. How are you doing? Okay, so this goes right here in the center because this is a Twinchie square, and I've got this right in the center. So I'm going to put that right there. And I've got this little pieces of tape. That's probably too strong, so I'll need some tape, some easy remove tape. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it right here on that, hold that still, because the magnetic thing on here will keep the, goodness gracious, Tracy. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me turn this a little bit. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Hi, Sharon. Anyway, I'm working on that little book that I posted in Beth's group. It's also going to be my Twinchies for the thing. Okay, so all right. So here's this. I got to be careful and pull it off because this really does squish it. Squishes it well too. And I'm gonna turn this off because I posted this little book and it was already made. All right, as you see, it's a Twinchie and it has a center of an inchie. So I got to figure out what kind of picture I want to put in it. Right? Oh, I don't want that laying down there. It'll get all glued. Let me stick this up here. Stick that right there because that's my gluey thingy. See, I didn't need one. Cindy had one for selling herself last night, and I didn't need one. So anyway, on these I've got this little girl on one side and this little boy on the other. This little girl on one side and this little boy on the other. And this little girl on one side and this little boy on the other. So when I go to put them together, I'll have to cut this one down. I already know it because I already had to cut the other ones down too because I made a boo-boo. Anyway, that's okay too, right? Now let's see what I've got. And it's actually these little children here. And I think I'm going to figure them out. Something else to go on this one. I can use these right here, can't I? I can use these or these. I think Jassy was wanting to know how to make these myself, but I'm not sure about it. Oh, be quiet, boy. Be nice. Even. It's just cats. You know those cats. You do. You know those cats. He's mouthy, y'all. You'll have to look over him. He's really mouthy. Any other time, my scissors would be right up my nose. Okay, so I'm not crazy about these little scissors, but they'll have to do, won't they? No, I don't like them little scissors. And you can use any small picture that you want to use on it. Of course, y'all already know that, right? Y'all figured that one out, didn't you? All by yourself. But I had told Jessie I would show her how to make these, and so I guess I'm going to have to link the video if she doesn't come in. Yes, I bet. And so I'm going to fix this right into the center. See? And you can't really tell it's the heart there, but you can see the little roses on it. So what I'm going to do, I'm my little glue stick. Got to be careful with them though, because you got to put glue in and all kinds of great stuffs, and you got to figure out which side is front and which side is back, and you know, all the good stuff there that we have to do anyway. And it doesn't matter if it hangs out, because you're going to trim it down when you're done anyway, right? Jessie was saying, Tricia, do you know how to make that book? Yes, I know how to make that book. Yes, I surely do. And this glue I'm not particularly fond of, but it's what I'm using. because it's really yucky and runny and, you know, all sorts of bad stuff for you. Okay, and then this one has people on that side. So I'm going to take this, slide it into place. There. And see them little peoples in there. Get them little peoples on there. And then you close it up and you glue it shut. It's like playing with glue, right? Hi, Sissy Angela. How you doing? Anyway, here's this one. We had a big thunderstorm come through tonight. Knocked my power off for a while. And so we have that side and this side, and it's got to dry. I got to even it up. And the good thing about that glue is you've got plenty of time to even it up. Okay, then and wet paper cuts like wet paper, you know? It really does. I got to get me a garbage camper in here because I'm just piling everything on the floor over here and have to sweep it up when I'm done. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and there's 4 pages to this TWINCHIE. And you kind of take and you figure it out. This TWINCHIE's got to be cut down some. Right there. Come here. Because I'm going to have 1 blue one, 1 white one, 1 blue one, 1 white one. Or 1 white one, 1 blue one, 1 white one, 1 blue one. Whatever I want to do with it. It's just whatever you like to do, okay? So these are going to be a little bit shorter than a TWINCHIE. So do this. Turn loose. Right here. And see, there's the back of it. Right there. And this is how it works. And you just put your little piece of paper on it. And right here on this blue one, all I did was I did a stamp. And then I cut it out, cut the hole out, and, you know, I just stamped it. But anyway, it's a great way to use scraps. And this is just a scrapbook right here. It's all scraps off my desk. Whatever was laying here is what I'm getting. Okay. Okay. And I don't want it to cover up the back, so what I'm going to do is flip it backwards. It would probably come out better if I used a piece of material. But like I said, this is scraps from my desk. Okay. Let's see, that one's backwards. Not supposed to be backwards, is it? And it doesn't matter which way you put them, because here, as you see, is the back. It's the back side of the piece. And you can use whatever you got on your desk. Like I said, little bitty pictures. I need to find my glue. I really need to find my glue because this glue is not the greatest in the world. My little bitty glue. I have this one. Maybe it'll work now. It's stubborn sometimes. It doesn't want to work. And then give me just a minute. Just a minute. Even it up. This one here. I should have took out my hot gun to it. Grab my hot glue gun and got a hoe to it with that, huh? Okay, now trim this out. I'm always so crooked. I'm a crooked people. I am a crooked people. Oh well, y'all just gonna have to put up with me being crooked. My eyeballs is crooked. What can I say? I watched Dana and Becca until they went off. And then I said, well, it won't take long to finish this up. And anyway, we're supposed to do 4 twinchies per person, right? Well, guess what? There's 4 twinchies. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And whenever I get this outside where it'll dry, I'm going to take each one of these, like move these out. Excuse me. I've been having these coffee spells, you know. This cough. Don't know why, just am. Okay, you just take them and put them in there. I know, y'all probably know an easier way to do this, right? Take this one, because you really only have to do this to 2 of them. And this is just my sample book, by the way, y'all. And I'm going to push these into place. I probably knocked my scissors off over to the mountain side, you know. The way my desk is piled up. It likes to pile up. Okay, so there's 1 twinchie. Come on, fingers. 2 twinchies. Whoop. They come in loose on me. 3 twinchies and 4 twinchies. And they all right there. What do y'all think? There's 1 twinchie book. All right, I can't hear y'all. And I can't see what you're saying. So what sounds fun? Okay. Oh, wow, that sounds like it'd be great. Oh, are you going to do it online? You going to do it live? When you going to do it? I want to see how you do it. Anyway, there's my twinchies. I got to make 4 of them, right? And there's that little book. Simple, easy. Oh, you're not too shy. Come on, you can do it. Hi, soul sister. How you doing? So there it is. There's 1 little twinchie book made. Got my other cardstock. See this? You see this right here? This came off of a toolkit. Y'all know what a toolkit is, right? To make a bicycle chain fit. Okay. There's some more of those, and I'll just set them over there. And what I did is I took my little cutter upper, this little cutter upper thing, and I took this little cutter upper, and I fixed it because I wanted it to inches. Yes, I know. I got 2 people, right? So I need to make 4 of them. And 2 inches. Because it don't matter what you make them out of, because I'm going to cover this up. Now, don't worry. I'm not going to make anybody take my Twinchies. Beth is. That's going to make y'all take my Twinchies, not me. So if you don't like my Twinchies and you get me, then too bad. So sad. Because Beth's the one that says who. I just send them to you. And I probably will not make them into a book for you. I will let you do that yourself if you want them in a book, because you may not want them in a book. Okay. Now, I'm going to take these right here. And I'm going to cut them down to 4, because, you know, that's just what you do. Because they're Twinchies, and you got to have a front and a back, right? So I'm going to take them and fold them in half. And then I'll cut my little hole out, right, in the center of them. Hi, Margaret. How are you doing today? So like I said, it's all Beth's fault if you don't want these Twinchies, because this is what you're getting. I'm making Twinchies. And they're kind of a, if you want to make them into the book, you're welcome to. They're easy to make. It doesn't matter what's on the, because I'm using this because they're a little stiffer than just regular paper. And I just got to figure out what pictures I want. If I want to, because you can use regular stamps, you can use, you can make them into something that looks like a what do you call them? Specimen cards. I used to make specimen cards a lot out of playing cards. I liked making them. And so there's 4 Twinchies right there. And I need 4 more, right? So I'm going to make 12, because I always try to make my host that's hosting for me, I always try to make them what I make for everybody else. So I got to make 12 of these. So what do y'all think about the Twinchies I'm working on? Do y'all think they'll be okay? Tell the truth, though. Don't tell me no stories. Don't think you're gonna hurt my feelings if you say no. Hey, I ain't got no feelings no more. My feelings are all gone. My feelings left me 3 years ago. No, seriously. I want the honest truth. If you think these will be okay or not. Because I think they're kind of cute. And I haven't decorated the outside of them yet. I've got to cut the center of them out. I've got to, and not only that, I got inchies. So I might add some inchies to the thing to go with them. I might send y'all some inchies and some Twinchies. Whoever gets them, right? So I've got decorations for them, by the way. Like little decorations you put on things. And I'm not gonna round the corners, because I just think a Twinchies, you don't round corners of Twinchies, okay? So that one, let's see, that was 2. No, that one ain't big enough to be a Twinchie. Okay, so I have how many of these? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I only have 10. I need 12. See, the other ones aren't Twinchies. I had to cut those down because I made a boo-boo on one of them, so I made them all match. So I've got 10 of these. Actually, see, these Twinchies right here is 2-in-1 Twinchies. So if I make two of these, then that counts as 4 Twinchies, right, Beth? Yeah, I do. I remember those because you make a different you make that character and you put it on each page a different yeah. I remember those. You take and flip through them. I used to do those all the time in school. I did. These are my leaves that I'm working on that I gotta shape them up, and I'm gonna cut a circle out into the middle of them and make another little book. And that's Janet Baum's fault. Yes, it is. That's all her fault. So now I need to find me some more material to make these out of because I need 2 more. You guess whatever I say. What are you guessing at? No, each one is going to be a Twinchie. And there's 4 here. And there's 4. And then I've only got 2 more. So I've got to find me 2 more pieces of cardstock. And since I don't eat cereal, because, I like my cereal sweet. And guess what? I can't have it like that. So I just don't eat it at all. Just that way. So I just don't. Not going to. Now for these, like I said, I take my little thing right here. I get these little doohickeys off. Poke that out. Now I got to put it back in the center. Right there. Post it in the center. I'm glad this little thing's got lines on it, don't you? Okay, that's going to be this side. And this is going to be this side. And I got to line them up. See, it lines up great with this. And then I just put that on there. Put that on there. Move this out of the way. I like my cuddy-all. I do. It's called a cuddy-all. And I got mine a couple of years ago, and it's still going strong. It's stubborn sometimes. Don't get me wrong. It is plain stubborn at sometimes. And I like these flexible mats that you put on top to cut with better than I do the other ones. Get up there, lay down. Thank you. It'd be better if I do it this way. I like these better than I do the other ones because the other ones really, really warp badly. But these it don't matter because you can press down on them. Now I want to figure out what color I want to put. On them because I have different colors of paper. Okay, I'm gonna set this down because you didn't see how I did the other one, did you? No, you did not. And you don't have to. It's gonna pull it apart, ain't it? So what you do if you got this particular thing right here, I'm going to set this back up here, is if you got this particular thing right here and you want to take and you want to cover it, say with this, you're going to put this on the inside and this on the inside, and of course this is not going to fit, so I'm not going to do that, but you cut an X in this right here. Once you glue this down, you cut an X in it, and then you fold it back on itself. That's all you got to do. Let's see if I can find my scissor and kind of make an X in it. Oh, there it is. I knew I had it. See? There it is, under everything. Okay. This is sharp little scissors. And you just fold this back on itself to make this little book thing if you want to make one. It's a little book, but it's a TWINCHIE and an INCHIE is basically all it is. Is the inside the INCHIE, the outside's TWINCHIE, and once you roll all this back and you glue it in, you take all this and you push it back. It does better once it's glued, by the way, y'all. And you just punch it on back. And then you find whatever picture you want to put in it. Make sure them stay down, because once you glue them, they're down, you know. And then it's whatever you put there to show through. Okay. I'm not using that, of course, so I can't show you that. But anyway, that's how you do the square. Or if you don't want to do the, if you don't want to cover it, you don't have to, because it's white. It doesn't have anything on it. See, this right here is what I did. So I took my thingy. And let's see, I got this little thingy right here. This little thingy right here. Glue pad out. I mean, not your glue pad, but your ink pad out. And you just stamp it. And you just make a stamp all over it. Because you, like I said, you do not have to do anything to it. And there's the cover. And you put your picture in it, and you have at it, right? Put whatever pictures in it you want. You can do a stamp picture. Let's see if I can do this. Okay. There's a little stamp picture there. Can't see it probably, but it's a little bird. Now, of course, you know, you don't have to worry about it being evened or equaled or anything like that. And see that little bird? Can y'all see it? It's a little bird right there. You just take that little bird, you find the front of your card, and you just put it there. And of course, you're gonna take it, and of course, my little bird's got to be cut down some. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, because you're not going to see the edges anyway. And there is my little bird. My little bird. So, what do y'all think? You think these would be cute TWINCHIEs, Beth? Will these work? I had actually thought about taking, I don't know where I put it now, but I got some cute, what do you call that stuff? Vellum, right? I got some cute vellum. Where's my vellum? I got vellum around here someplace. I do. I have it. I just got to figure out where I have it, right? There's a piece of vellum right there. Okay. So I can take my little scissors here and cut me off a piece of this here vellum. Right? Put my little thing over there. Put that over there. Because I'm going to cut that down anyway. So it's just, you know. All right. Now. Okay. Where my stamp go? There my stamp goes. Cover it up, Trish. Go ahead. And I want a good image on it, right? I'm going to lay it down right there. Oops. Smeared that bird. Anyway, there he is. Can y'all see him now? What, on my bird? Anyway, see, it goes all the way through on vellum. So, what I would do is I've got to cut my bird down. I know these things, right? I have to cut my bird down. Because, you know, just do. To get him in the middle. And then I'll put him in there. And once he's in there, he's on both sides. And he's kind of cute. I don't know if y'all can see. No, y'all can't see it. It's too bright that way. Anyway, then once you get him glued in, you cut this and this, and you trim him up, and you got him made. Show you. Yeah, as y'all know, vellum does not like wet glue. But guess what Teresa's using? Wet glue. But that's okay. I'm not putting wet glue on the part, you see. Okay, so, birdie. Birdie, birdie in the sky. Why'd you do that in my eye? I'm sure glad elephants can't fly, birdie, birdie in the sky. My brother used to tell me that all the time. I had this brother that my mom said he was always on Fool's Hill. He was on Fool's Hill and it wasn't never coming down, and his name was King. King Fool. That's what you call him. So, let me see. Did that come out okay? Oh my goodness, 1 month. Whew. I can't believe it. My baby's going to be 2 in October. My little great grandbaby. My youngest want to be 1 in January. Whew. I got 6 great grandchildren. 6 of them. And there's that. And then you decorate it however you want to. Let's see. Where it is. You can come in here with a little flower. You just doodle on them. You can doodle on them. Yeah, that's a beautiful name. Autumn is a gorgeous name. And then I also have these. I don't know if you can see this very well, but You can come in here around the frame itself and frame it in. And when that dries, of course, it's going to be shiny because this is the Nuvo glitter markers. It's a wonder they still work. I've had them for years. 7 or 8 years, I guess I've had them. And there's that one. So this one's offset. As you can see, it slipped when it was going through the die machine, so it went. So, you know. But that's how you make that one. That's how you make that. And then to finish it off, you make 4 or 5, 6 more of them if you want to make a book out of them. Right? You put the glue on the back of them, like I didn't do. Okay, get that? I guess you could probably even do a Copic stitch on it, but you know that's a lot of work for just a little book like that, right? But you take and you decorate it any way you want to. You put the picture in that you want in it, and oh, that don't go in there, Teresa. That goes over here. You'll be looking for that. Now, that's ink pens, and that's tools. That's what I got. That's all I'm doing. What do y'all think about it? Do you think those would make great Twinchies or good Twinchies or some kind of Twinchies that somebody would like to get? I had thought about taking. Uh-oh. Where'd I put them? I put that whole little book over here somewhere, didn't I? Who knows where? Yeah, who knows where? Put that up there because I'll be working on that some more. That's not dry yet, Teresa. Put it back. Anyway, I had thought about taking that little book and taking my what do you call that stuff? Resin. Is that resin? And putting on the picture itself and putting it underneath the blue light, baking it in so that it would just be the picture of it. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with them yet, just so y'all know. So anyway, I'm trying to figure out what I did with my little bitty things. I got some little bitty butterflies. So I thought I could take and cut some little butterflies and put on it. That one's too big, but come here. They in here somewhere. Or put a little flower on them. You know. It's one of my little cards I made. I need some little bitty flowers is what I need. Little bitty flowers. I got little bitty butterflies. I do. I got little bitty butterflies. Anyway, put a little bitty flower on them. I need a different color flower, but all I got is black and gray in the flowers. But put a little bit of flower in them or a couple of rhinestones or crystals on them. I think they'll come out cute. And then whoever gets them will get 4 Twinchies like this. Maybe not just like this, but like made like this. And they can make their own little book out of them if they want to. I think a Twinchie book made like this would be great. You know, I've got my little Twinchie book that I'm going to hang on to this one because of the fact that, come here, that it's not a Twinchie book. It was more like a half and a Twinchie. So a 1.5 Twinchie, a 1.5 something. Anyway. But you know those cute stamps that people's getting, like Beth has got these really cute little postage stamps that she's been saving up, and take and cut it out like that and put a postage stamp in the center of it. I think that would be really cute, like a stamp collection thing, Twinchie. So, I mean, you do this, you just cut the little square out or a little circle, anything you want to cut out, a little oval. I may have a smaller oval than this one, but you cut out a little frame on it and you put whatever you want to in it. That's the thing, is you put whatever you like in it. And it's and you make it your own. So let's see. Like, there's this little thing right here, right? If you took something like this, it would show front and back. You can't tell what it is other than, but I can tell you what it is. It's a pine tree. See the pine fronds in it and all that? It's just a pine tree. And I just thought it was really pretty. And it made a cute kind of something. Not really sure what it is. But I thought, I'm going to use that for something someday. It may be in somebody's Twinchie. Who knows? So that's what I'm going to do, y'all. Thank y'all for coming. I appreciate y'all being here. I thank you. And that's what I was doing. Jessie said she wanted to see how I made them. And she had asked me if I told her, and I told, excuse me, Mama Juju that I would show them how. Now I have shown how, and I may come back on and work on some more of these, figuring out what to do with them, because I need to trim these up. As you can see, they're offset. I need to trim them up and do some things, but I need to go in there and take my medicine and get ready for bed. Thanks, Golden Delicious. I appreciate that. So there it is, and there it goes. And I appreciate y'all being here. Take care. Bye.